Shabby, quite a game, quite a performance. What did you make of it tonight?
Yeah, it was really entertaining game, thrilling game, intense on the pitch, tactically in terms of tempo as well, high tempo, different moments. So I think it's a good first day for us, for the team, for the fans as well. I saw that they were enjoying it and suffering with the team and fighting together, and it's a performance to build from here.
Did you expect the game to be as open as it was tonight?
Yes, you need to be, because they propose a lot, they expose you a lot, they put a lot of pressure, so we were prepared for that, and you need to be prepared to different contexts in the Premier League. Away is always tough, and today has been tough, but it feels really good, these 3 points.
Morgan, quite a game. How was it from your perspective?
Yeah, really enjoyable to play, and both teams going for it, attacking football. That's what the Premier League's about, and for a first game as a debut in the derby and to score, yeah, I'm really happy. It's a really nice moment.
Talk us through the goal. Fantastic moment, lovely celebration as well.
Yeah, great team move on the right, and as I saw it open up, I just wanted to get into the box, and then when it fell to me, I just had to keep my composure. I didn't want to get too excited too early, and yeah, look at it, went in, and it was a nice moment.
Like I said, it was a fascinating game. Did you expect it to be as open as it was?
Yeah, of course. They're a really good team. They have a really good style, new manager, and they play out from the back. They're moving, interchanging. It's difficult. It's tough. It's always tough. Coming to Fulham, it always has been since I've been in the Premier League, and it's no different, and it will be no different. But yeah, I thought we dug deep. We had to. They're going to get their moments. Of course they are. It's about who has the bigger moments and who was more clinical, and it was us in the end, and that's what got us the win.
Side. And then, obviously, if Chelsea win the ball back, all of a sudden, those 3 narrow forwards for Chelsea, this is brilliant from Cole Palmer, they're in a perfect position to exploit it and counter-attack. Look, the first touch from João Pedro is amazing. We'll see it again from this angle. But
having looked at them in pre-season, there's been a shift between a back 5 of late and a back 4. But like every team now, or in the Premier League, really, everybody's got at least 2 systems, with and without the ball. Now, what we're looking at here is certainly what we've seen in the last few weeks is Chelsea with the ball, almost like a back 3, and Rodgers and Palmer getting into these pockets behind João Pedro. I mean, that could be a sensational front 3, that. They are 3 really special players, they are. But what's really interesting is, because I think a little bit at Leverkusen was, I thought at times it was a back 5 without the ball, and then when they had the ball, it maybe morphed into a back 4. This seems like a little bit of a flip, because when we've looked at them certainly without the ball in the last few pre-season games, what's been happening is, and whether it'll happen tonight because the personnel's slightly different, but what's been happening is Morgan Rodgers has almost been coming into a left midfield role, and someone's been dropping back into this left back role. Now, whether Achapong can actually play in that right back position, I think he'll be fine there. Gusto, as we know, probably not what you call a winger. Neto's been playing in that role in pre-season. So it's actually been a little bit more this without the ball, a 4-4-2, and then with the ball, it morphs into a back 3.
By his mate Morgan Rodgers and João Pedro. Well, 31 seconds in, Gary.
Yeah, I just couldn't believe what Fulham were doing. I just couldn't believe how split their centre-backs were and making things difficult for yourself. I mean, and then, look, he gets pressed on that side, and then, obviously, if Chelsea win the ball back, all of a sudden, those 3 narrow forwards for Chelsea, this is brilliant from Cole Palmer, they're in a perfect position to exploit it and counter-attack. Look, the first touch from João Pedro is amazing. We'll see it again from this angle. But look, I think splitting your centre-backs, I don't think Gerard Piqué and Puyol back in sort of 2009 with that split, and they could play. So, yeah, that was the surprise, but what a finish. The touch from Cole Palmer, this first touch from João Pedro now.
How about this for the first touch of the season, I think, that.
And then the little look up, the dink, absolutely beautiful goal. But
he's a player, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic.
15 goals last season. You wonder how many he will get.
He should have been in that interview with Cole Palmer and Morgan Rodgers, João Pedro, because he deserved to be. He was good.
Didn't have enough room in the interview area. This is where you think the goalkeeper is an issue, Jay.
Yeah, we know that, it's obvious. But what's interesting is Chelsea's setup. That's why I asked Xabi Alonso, because they weren't too scared to drop into that deep block. 5-4-1. We speak about the system before the game. What he did at Leverkusen, but it's quite evident there. It was 5 players in the back. Now, whether that was to do with the wing-backs that he had was sort of really out-and-out defenders, and the goalkeeper's got to do a lot better, but we don't need to go over that again. It was just interesting getting that sort of tactical sort of answer from Xabi Alonso and what they looked to do early on, pressed them high, but after that they were more than prepared to sit back on the lead that they had.
If you just said before the game that a Xabi Alonso team would have less possession than our below team, Fulham, you'd been surprised, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly, and that's probably where that stems from. But listen, we're getting used to the 2 new managers in the Premier League. But
do you think this is a coaching thing, that the centre half goes like this?
Not so much. I just think he's passed and he's followed it forward. But listen, you're talking about quality players,
In a back three, though.
Yeah, they make movements off each other.
And a back three, Dave, you can do that. Yeah. Played it under Glenn Hoddle with England. He used to say one of the centre-backs in the back three more than happy to step in. And when you step in, carry on going, and that's what he does. I mean, that take of the ball on the half turn on the back foot from Cole Palmer's absolutely sensational.
This is the invitation that Morgan Rogers wanted, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On his debut.
When you're talking about Cole Palmer before, I think that's a great sight in football when you can see someone let the ball roll across the body. Miles Lewis-Skelly does it all. Brilliant. Love seeing it.
What's happening here?
This is 3-1, I think.
Yeah, no, 3-1. But I mean, you were both exasperated by the defending at this point.
Yeah, I mean the 2 centre-backs split again. I think that's Sander Berg who's gone back with them. And then the defender who's initially with Cole Palmer, I think it's Cuenca, doesn't actually follow him. So you see there...
Yeah, Castagne's gone in, and then Bassey's gone in. I mean, that's Sander Berg, the central midfield player, actually sweeping up at the back.
But then Cuenca, who's actually with Cole Palmer, just lets him run back. I don't know how they think Cole Palmer's not going to have a free shot at goal. I mean, really naive defending all night from Fulham. It'll be really interesting going forward whether Fulham or Arbeloa actually alters things and tweaks things, because that, I think everyone will be watching at home thinking you can get at Fulham.